So let's talk about the history of foundation model. Machine learning, neural networks, deep learning are not new concepts, and these are very old concepts. As you can see in the diagram, they existed in 1980s, 1990s and 2000s, right? But there is an exponential growth after transformer in 2017, and this transformer was introduced by Google, and mostly because of the attention concept there is an exponential growth after 2017. And if you notice here, in 1950s it was rule-based data processing, that is simple processing based on rules and models. And in 1980s, machine learning. So this is data classifications. Data classification is a machine learning classification model that sorts the data into predefined groups, which we call them classes. For example, we can divide the weather into sunny or windy or rainy, etc. Right? So these are different categories or classes. And from 1990s to 2000s, it is all neural network. The objective is to imitate the human brain for labeling and training. So we have three categories: CNN, RNN and GAN networks. And in 2017, as I said, Google introduced this transformer. We already learned transformer architecture, and 2008 onwards we have GPT and BERT. We have several large language and small language models were developed, and this is mainly because of the attention concept. So as you can see, several models were built using this transformer architecture: BERT, Roberta, XLM, Albert, Electra. All these models are encoder based models. And if you see, in 2018 GPT-1 was released, and in 2019 GPT-2, and 2020 GPT-3, and in 2022 Instruct GPT, right? So all these ChatGPT models are decoder based. And if you see T5, BART, these models are both encoder and decoder. That is, it can do NAR also, and it can also generate too. So it is both encoder and decoder based model. And as you know, encoder models are designed to learn embeddings that can be used for various predictive modeling tasks. For example, you can do classification by using these encoder models, whereas decoder models are designed to generate new text, for example answering user queries, right? So example, chatbots. And if you notice here, in 2018 the GPT-1, the parameters are 0.1 billion parameters, whereas in 2020 GPT-3 the parameters are 175 billion parameters. So when they released ChatGPT, in 1 month they had 100 million subscribers, so which was the highest number of subscriptions that happened with any software releases. So you can see the exponential growth of AI. So that's about the brief history of foundation models. All right, thank you.